Danger Boy Deegs wants to demolish Chance Hymas. Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. So let's jump back on the Moto merry-go-round as we examine the good, the bad, and maybe a little bit of the ugly.
No, Walty, not the ugly. Only examine rainbows and sunshine.
No. Somebody's got to read between the lines and look between the ruts. And today our ruts are going to be centered around Chance Hymas, who's coming off a very dominant win, and Danger Boy Full Send Deegs, who got a little bit owned, even though he got second place. He got pretty well owned to the point where his podium interview after the race was the shortest interview I've seen him give. He was mad. In fact, in that first moto, when his bike was letting go, he was chasing down Chance. And I think that's why he was so upset. He really felt like he was going to chase him down and get him. He was. I mean, he was there. And that's kind of the thing. I don't think, hats off to Deegs, because he said, Chance rode great. Congratulations. He was fast today, or whatever he said. But he didn't say, what I would love to hear him say is, if my bike hadn't let go, I had him. I'm the fastest dude out there. He didn't. He took the high road. But you could tell, because that was a really dominant performance where he fast qualifier, whole shots both motos, leads every lap of both motos, wins both motos, and takes the overall. I mean, he doesn't get more perfect than that. Even the Deegs hasn't been able to accomplish that feat yet. But the reality is this. You got to do that on a consistent basis to be the champion at the end of the year. So I don't know if Danger's so worried about losing the championship. I don't think he likes to lose even a moto. And that was the thing leading up to this race, because there was some talks about, and I know he tried to play it down a little bit, but I myself said there's a good chance this dude's going to win every single moto. And there's a good chance he would have had he put himself in the right position. His starts, he's got to do something with his starts. Actually, he really doesn't, because he's fast enough to chase guys down. And he would have chased Chance down in that first moto had his bike not let go. In the second moto, Chance he just beat him. There's just no other way he didn't. He backed it down. I think he had a moment or a get off. And, he packed it in at that point. And 2-2 on the day, still great points, like he said. But he was really quiet. He didn't have a lot to say. You could tell, like, when he got back to the truck, he probably threw a helmet or anything else that was nearby, or kicked a trash can. Like, he was mad. He was mad. You could tell because Danger Boy, we've all helped. The industry's clearly helped too. He's kind of the face of the sport. He's been kind of recognized as the guy that's going to come up and maybe be the challenger to the Wonder Boy, the Moto Messiah, the chosen one, Jet Lawrence. Danger Boy Deegs is our guy that we're looking at to basically come up and give that. It's way too early to start really talking about that. But at the moment, if we are forced to talk about it, that's kind of what we're looking at. So what I see right now is Danger Boy Deegs is pissed. And he not only and Chance Hymas was a little bit cocky. Like, I could see if he had done this a handful of races, even 2 in a row, starting to get a little cocky. But after, Hangtown, and then, not finishing the second moto or lining up and not looking too impressive. He has one great impressive race, the most impressive race that he's had in his lifetime. And I like confidence. I just don't want it to turn into a little bit of cockiness. And I don't want to say he was arrogant, but he looked a little bit cocky to me. Now, maybe I would have been you the same thing. Yeah, man, I just owned it, man. I'm the man. That's how I'd roll. But the reality is this. You do not want to do that when Danger Boy Deegs clearly doesn't like you and definitely doesn't like getting beat. And final thoughts that come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy that wants to see not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. They're shark infested. Danger Boy Deegs, Chance Hymas, welcome to the swimming pool. It looks like we might have a little feud brewing. And the reality is this, Chance Hymas, you won. You beat him in a big way, head to head, no excuses. In fact, he didn't even give any excuses. He said, congratulations that you rode great. But in the back of his mind, he still thinks that he can own you. In fact, he has owned you. But I think you have crept into his mind just a hair. Danger Boy, Deegs, listen, dude, you need to go back to full send. Run your mouth. Tell these guys you're coming for them. You are pissed. You'll see him next weekend, and it's on. Even if you get beat, who cares? We know that you have the ability to get in there and go full send. Don't lose your bravado by getting owned one time, as hard as it is. You were that guy for a while. You were cocky, arrogant, all those things, but you were backing it up with the finishes. Appreciate the fact that this time you took the high road and you didn't run your mouth. Good idea, but you could have at least said, I'm pissed and I'm going to be coming for him. But in the meantime, Walty will be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there. Or simply search up Walty Wanders MX on Instagram. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. God bless. I'll see you on the next video.